Hey everybody, Beyond Drew TV here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode here in our Star Wars Tatooine Mos Eisley-ish build. It's kind of a little bit of everything, right? It's kind of set on Tatooine and Mos Eisley, but we're kind of throwing in a bunch of other stuff from the Star Wars universe as well. So, but yeah, I'm glad everyone was enjoying the first episode, and I loved all of the comments and suggestions for new areas and maybe some new type of Star Wars characters we can put in, just all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, again, I'm glad y'all are enjoying this series. And yeah, let's go ahead and continue with episode 2. So we're jumping right into it today with our first animal that we're going to be putting in here. So no, it's not going to be some Star Wars creature or something like that. We are going to go with the Africa pack animals for this entire build. So the first one that I was, for whatever reason, really feeling inspired to build was not the meerkat. There it is, the Fennec fox. Right when the pack was released, I think everyone was pretty much excited for the meerkats. I saw meerkats and the rhino. Those were the two big ones. I guess the penguin too, but the meerkat and rhino were the big ones that I think everyone were really excited for. But didn't see much mention of the Fennec fox. So yeah, for whatever reason, just I've always thought that they were really adorable, and I love the kind of way that they use their ears, to hear things like underground and use them to exert heat. I don't know. I just think they're really interesting, smaller kind of animals. And that's another thing too. I've been really excited for smaller type animals to make their way into Planet Zoo for a little while now, so really excited to get them. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do for the first habitat, which is going to be right inside the entranceway. We're picking up right where we left off yesterday, so again, if you didn't catch the first episode, be sure to jump back into that, catch all the build, the time-lapse, the cinematics, and all that fun stuff that we do in videos. So but yeah, for this habitat here, it's really nothing special, just kind of getting my head around the brand new animals, and honestly trying to decide if we were going to even have animals in this zoo like this, because I know it kind of doesn't make full sense to have earth animals and I guess earth trees and stuff in a Star Wars build, but we're just kind of having fun with it here. So speaking of having fun with it in this habitat and everything, having a bunch of fun with the new foliage. I think that is definitely for me a highlight of this new pack, and yeah, I'm loving I can't remember hardly any of the names of the trees. There's like the yellow fever tree, and I remember that because that's been kind of not a hot button topic, but I think that's the most controversial foliage item that we've gotten from the pack, where you're team yellow fever tree or your team this could be better yellow fever tree. So I think they look great. So yeah, and especially kind of sinking stuff down into the ground. So don't forget, you can definitely use a lot of items in game, not as their only intended rather, but you can sink some foliage down and make some little bushes, and that's what we did there. Is kind of lined the edge there with some of the new foliage, and again, I think it turned out really nice. So for the most part here, kind of finishing up the main, I guess, infrastructure for the habitat and starting to put down some of our new habitat items. There's 2 of them right there. Actually, I think we have the 3rd one coming in a little bit. Anyways, so the 2 that we see there, one of them is that disco ball, and I love seeing the Fennec, I was almost going to say the African penguins, but the Fennec foxes kind of messing around with the disco ball. Then the other is the log that they can crawl through. So have you all seen the crawling through the log animations? Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone has, but if you haven't already with the foxes and that new log that we got, yeah, be sure to keep an eye on it, because they kind of do a really cute little or cool little animation that kind of has them walking through there. So, but yeah, again, for the most part, that kind of is the infrastructure for the habitat done, but wanted to add on a little bit more to it, because it did feel really plain. That's kind of what I was going for, but it felt a little bit too plain. So kind of thought it would be neat to kind of have this, I don't know what the building would be. Let's say some sort of residence. So yeah, just some sort of residence or whatever, just kind of sitting up top of this hill. And yeah, that kind of finishes out what we do today. So we kind of finish up this house here. And then yeah, that is pretty much it for the day. I may have looked this and I think I edited it out, but if there, at the end of the video, if there's any footage of me starting to do some terraforming, disregard that, because I went ahead and changed all that out, just like I do with a lot of builds. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, no, hey, overall, that's kind of going to do it for today's episode. A little bit of a shorter one, but never fear, the later or the episodes that are coming out in the next few days will be a little bit longer there as we do more builds and everything. But yeah, today was a little bit shorter. Just got the Fennec fox habitat in and really got this building there. So but yeah, in the next few episodes, we will be kind of finishing or starting to really get the city feel going for it. So far we kind of have this entranceway, and then we also have, you know, the Fennec Fox habitat, obviously. But yeah, we're going to start to really get some buildings condensed in. We're going to start to get some marketplaces going. Also work on the cantina, so the actual cantina for Mos Eisley. We'll actually start to work on that and get an interior and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of really fun builds coming your way for the Star Wars Tatooine build. So hey, if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button, stay up to date with all the fun Star Wars and other kind of builds that we have going on the channel. Also hit the like button if you are enjoying this series there. So yeah, we'll have a another video out for you. Should be tomorrow, if not the next day. But yeah, we have a bunch more fun Star Wars stuff coming your way. So hey, thanks so much everyone for hanging out. Only a little bit of time left on the time lapse, so do enjoy the rest of that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.
Woo!